Okay, and then you also have some view for us on oil.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I just stopped
At least I
sharing.
want to congratulate you because I mean you were predicting this $4 oil. I couldn't for a moment in my mind think it will drop that low. I was thinking you were mad, thinking anything below 19, and I was thinking 15 when it hit 19 eventually, and but when it fell below my perceived 15 and. I have this friend in Iran. I text him. I say, listen, now I don't believe in my chart anymore. You must follow Keops now. $4 is incoming. $4 is incoming. He says, really? And then it crashed to 1 cent. So yeah, congratulations for having the foresight in that. I was
Yeah.
thinking you were crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a little bit heavy now on the display, but let me. So that's the U.S. oil ticker on TradingView. So this is not the real future on the COMEX, but these are the CFDs for WTI and the yeah. That's let me just try to use a tool like. Okay, yeah, it stopped at 1 cent.
Yeah.
So the candle, the last data point is 1 cent. I don't think it goes below. It doesn't go into negative values as the contracts.
Yeah.
But initially, my first target was 1153,
Yeah.
according to this potential support. And the other one was the circle support here, the edge of the circle, which was roughly for $45 a barrel.
Yes, I was
Uh,
hovering at 11 for a moment. I thought it's going to turn around.
yeah,
And then,
initially,
yeah,
yep,
then it went
initial,
up more. Yeah,
mm, yeah. When I draw this chart initially, I was thinking about this line here was going to be the actual bottom or support, but it was a negative value, so I kind of I told my mind, oh, it is impossible that it goes negative, so it might be here or here
yeah,
logically. So, but in reality, it
yeah.
was
But
really about to,
it went
yeah.
negative on the feature. So yeah, so you should have stuck with your first gut feeling there.
Yeah, but I mean, publishing this, people will call you crazy and stuff. So so I kind of censor myself
Yeah,
and stick to those targets. So,
yeah,
but yeah, it seems that we're going to hit 21 on this bonds and it resistance and go back to 13. Perhaps we're gonna go like up down in this zone for a while. I don't see all going crazy in the near future,
yeah.
but yeah, we'll see.
So you think we're gonna stop it around 20 again and then come back to 13 or something like that?
Uh, yeah, I think it will continue going higher. I'm pretty sure. I think we're going to test 21,
Yeah.
but it will go down after and retest 13.
Okay. No.
That's the way I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of instability in
Hmm.
that front. So let me share with you what I think of Sasol. Now, the good thing is Sasol is not oil; it is coal to liquid fuel. Um, so it's something completely different. You can see my chart here on your side.
Hold on. Yep.
Okay, so basically what happened, yeah, is you could see it's as the market started dropping, yeah, towards the end of February, and then it suddenly just dropped completely with oil
Mm.
bouncing, this was the first time oil dropped, and then it was almost equinox time here, and it started picking up nicely, and this was now the second time now when oil went basically almost to sub-zero. But this time around, it didn't affect this coal to liquid oil because of the difference between, crude oil and this is coal to liquid fuel, which is more in the refinery category. And now it's picking up nicely. But yeah, you know that I've been really looking at this quite a while, and I actually think that the moon's got a real big influence on Sassel. Just to show you now, this was the first super full moon we had, and
okay. Yeah.
this pink line here, and it fell completely. And in the old Farmer's Almanac, that was called Worm Moon. And I was wondering what the hell worm could be, but I was thinking of earthworms and really dug it deep into the earth here. And then the new moon started, and it's more or less at the time when it just started. If I zoom in a bit, yeah, you could see it's more or less the time the market turned right on new moon, and then it was picking up very nicely up to the date of the next super full moon, and it dropped again. So, but this moon wasn't as vicious, and it is also called the pink moon, which is it's like a spring indication in the northern hemisphere for pink flowers blooming. So this pink moon was not as vicious, but yeah, since then it was declining, and so there's a new moon again since yesterday, and you see it's looking like it's going up. So I expect this to go up and probably test this resistance line. I don't think it will pass it. It might just go a bit sideways here, possibly with the new full moon again, drop a bit down, until it would reach this new moon, and also this big pivot coming up here in this area towards the end of May. And I see it might be going up quite a bit here, and it might break this pivot because of this big gap we have over here. You never know, but if it fails, I think at least towards the end of the year, with the super new moons coming up, it might return to this level at least of 12, or let's say 124 South African rand, hopefully, so yeah, we will see. So I just want to hide that quickly, and just show you something else that I have. Yeah, just on the fifth circle, since you like your circles and your specific resistance lines, if I just go back in history on Sassel, because it's not something you probably trade on, but if I just show you, to just come back to the geometry you were talking about, how very precisely this kind of intersects here and there, and even here, going forward. And now, yeah, it's battling at the moment to just to get back into this zone here, getting back to the 0.618 circle. So yeah, once it's past this 0.618, I think it's got the potential to actually start following up the upper circle again. So that's just where I am with Sassel. So yeah, thanks for chatting with me. Keops, it's always nice to chat to you.
Yeah, likewise. Yep, very interesting. I was not aware of this. It's a commodity, I guess. Sassel. First time I.
Yeah, well, it's the South African version of coal to liquid fuels, and it's a really good solid company. The problem
It's
is just
listed
the
on.
world oil market has affected it quite badly.
It is listed on the JSE. Is that
Yeah, that's
correct?
the
Is it your?
Johannesburg Stock Exchange.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
and the price you see here on the side
Mm,
is in South African cents. So
mm.
you need to subtract
Ah,
2 zeros to get to South African rand, you know.
okay. Hmm.
But you can
Yeah.
the rand has deteriorated in this economic downturn so much so that you can buy
Mm,
19 rand with $1. So it's possibly something you should look into investing, because I see a definite uptrend in the long term. Nothing short term, but also short term. But as you know, the oil market will still go a bit of zigzag up and down. So yeah,
mm,
if you're a day trader, you can make a lot of money.
mm.
But if
Yeah.
you just want it for an investment, you must hold it at least till year end, I think, before it will really show anything.
Yeah. And there is a huge down gap that I see. I guess it will perhaps be filled in the future. And you guys you're going to start your winter season very soon. I assume so.
Yes.
Perhaps that will give more demand for that type of product and
Yeah, well, the thing is,
increase.
it's basically used at this stage for a liquid fuel, like you would do use your petrol. So as soon as Corona lockdown is lifted, obviously the demand for fuel will increase,
Yeah.
and then things will start looking up for Sassel again. I'm pretty sure of that.
Is this used for producing energy or more for eating at home or to power plants
No,
or?
it's liquid fuel to use in your motor car to drive around with. So like gas, as you call it
Ah, okay, okay,
in the
got
States.
it.
So
Mm.
yeah, it's we use it like we would use diesel and petrol in the States that you call gas. Yeah, so it's mainly for that, and obviously
Mm.
also for a little bit of generating capacity, but not that much.
Mhm.
Okay, but yeah,
Okay.
that's my view on Sassel. Thank you for joining another episode of Anchartica. We wish you successful trading and trade safe.